Hello and welcome to today's debate. My name is Valeria Tolosa and I'll be the moderator for today's debate in which we are going to discuss on a plant-based diet. It's probable that you have heard about veganism or a plant-based diet. Veganism is a philosophy and a way of living which seeks to exclude all forms of exploitation and cruelty to animals for food, clothing, or any other purpose. And of course, it is accompanied by a plant-based diet, which focuses on foods primarily from plants. This includes not only fruits and vegetables, but also nuts, seeds, oils, whole grains, legumes, and beans. This subject has many points that undoubtedly causes many divisions of opinion. Veganism or a plant-based diet not only affects what is in our plate, but also the environment in which we are inserted, our health, and our personal lifestyle. As we already know, not everyone agrees with putting this famous concept into practice. Veganism has brought together thousands of people who debate side by side about their positions and how this concept positively or negatively affects everything around us. So, without further ado, let's start with today's debate. In favor of a plant-based diet, followed by a vegan philosophy, here it is Carla Ceballo, who will present her arguments about why we should follow this lifestyle.
Hello, I'm Carla Ceballo, and today I'm going to present the arguments in favor about the plant-based diet. There are plenty of reasons that explains why eating a plant-based diet is good for our bodies. Now, I'm going to tell you the main reasons why we should be in favor of this special diet. First of all, a vegan diet is typically plant-based, which means eating a lot of fruits and vegetables. Because they are limited to plants, vegans also tend to experiment more with lesser known vegetables, fruits, beans, legumes, and whole grains. All of these are excellent sources of antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals. In addition to this, a vegan diet is typically higher in fiber and lower in cholesterol, protein, calcium, and salt compared to a non-vegan diet. Research suggests that vegans may have a lower risk of heart disease than non-vegans. It is true that vegans need to supplement their diets with vitamin B12, but this is easy to do. Also, eating a plant-based diet puts you at reduced risk for common illness and disease, including diabetes, hypertension, and cardiovascular disease. According to some studies, it has also been linked to lower incidence of obesity, lower blood pressure, and lower cholesterol. One of the main problems is the meat industry. This is one of the biggest polluters and perpetrators of deforestation. Across the world, natural forests and rainforests are being cut down for grazing cattle. According to a study, 1 pound of animal protein uses 100 times more water than producing 1 pound of grain protein. Refusing this harmful industry can help the environment and can also support local farmers who raise animals sustainably and ethically. Additionally, alternative meats are taking over the market. According to one study, vegan and lab-grown meats are expected to surpass the conventional animal-based meat market in the next 20 years. Responding to high demand for plant-based protein, even major food corporations are getting in on the industry. Finally, and in my opinion, the most important argument is that no animals are killed or harmed directly for vegan food. This removes the need for massive slaughterhouses and animal welfare abuses on factories or farms. To be honest, this alone is enough to convince many animal lovers that the vegan lifestyle is for them.
On the other hand, and in the position against a plant-based diet, here it is Raiza Vallablanca, who will present her arguments about why we should not put this concept into practice.
Well, first of all, I have to say that newly declared vegans are often shocked by how hungry they feel and aren't sure how to balance their diet or make up for the lack of calories. Um, this causes many new vegans to eat large amounts of high sugar or high fat foods including packaged vegan snacks that looks and sounds healthy, but at the end of the day, they aren't. Also, depending on the current status of your health, a doctor might discourage you from adopting the vegan diet because you have diabetes or any other chronic disease. Although fruits and vegetables are high in antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals, there are a few nutrients that aren't that are hard to get without animal sources. These include calcium, omega-3 fatty acids, vitamin B12, and folate. Without supplementing your diet with vitamin pills or fortified cereals, the lack of these nutrients can cause bone and muscle loss. And if you aren't constant to consume this type of vitamins, it will produce a severe damage on your body. Now, generally speaking, food is a central part of human culture. And around the world, people celebrate their cultures by cooking meat dishes. If the world went vegan, I mean the whole world went vegan, we will lose iconic cultural traditions such as bolognese sauce, sashimi, and Peking duck. Finally, I have to say that a balanced diet is a healthy diet. Eating moderate amounts of fish, meat, and dairy alongside fruit, vegetables, and pulses give us all the vitamins, minerals, fatty acids, and other things that we need to stay healthy.
First of all, thank you so much to both positions for defending their arguments. As we already discussed, a plant-based diet constitutes of a lot of aspects that not only affect what we eat itself, but also our lifestyle and how we develop in today's society and environment. First, we have the position in favor, which presented us arguments based on the benefits that this practice can bring to our lives. This was developed under the idea that this diet can be a great option for our health and our bodies due to the great variety of foods that come from plants and that will surely give us a good nutritional contribution and will also help us prevent all kinds of diseases and illnesses. The ethical and moral sphere about the consumption of animal source foods, was also put on the table, accompanied by how this affects not only our health, but also the well-being of the environment and the dignity of animals and their rights. In contrast, we have the opposite position, which presented the arguments based on how a plant-based diet can negatively affect us. The idea was developed by the argument of how this practice can alter our health and a balanced diet, making our bodies weaker and deficient in vitamins and minerals. Also, the fact that our society and culture is surely not prepared for this great change, due to the large number of people who have established food derived from animals and are used to this diet. A plant-based diet can be a beneficial change for some people and a definite no for others. The type of diet that we follow can say a lot about how we think and our position with what has to do with current world problems. This debate gives us so much to think about what is morally correct and what our body does or does not need. So, which position would you take? Thank you so much for watching.